What is up, Packer fans? Back again off of that amazing win in Detroit on Thanksgiving. There's rumors that the reason why Jordan Love didn't get a turkey leg is because Fox stamped the turkey with a Detroit Lions symbol, thinking Detroit would win the game after Greg Olson destroyed the other turkey. They had no more turkeys to present to Jordan Love. Kind of a joke, if you ask me, after a John Madden tribute game on Thanksgiving. So anyway, Packers won. What a game. Jordan Love, 3 touchdowns, 268 yards, 68% completion percentage again. He's just on a roll. His receivers played well. Christian Watson, what a catch on the first play of the game, 53-yard bomb. And then the Packers offense just rolling after that. You had Watson score a touchdown, which was nice. He constantly gets in the end zone. He had like 5 catches, 95 yards, and a touchdown on the day. AJ Dillon, nice little run. He hurdled a guy, kept going, a little bowling ball action. The Packers defense, Rashawn Gary, 3 sacks. What a game for him. And then Jonathan Owens picked up that, what looked like a forward pass, maybe, fumble, maybe. Jonathan Owens just takes it in the end zone, touchdown, first time since high school that he scored. So it was definitely a team effort. You know, the Packers played really well on offense, on defense, on special teams. Kept putting, when they did have to punt, they kept putting Detroit inside the 10-yard line, just making it tough. And that defense getting after Jared Goff is really what made the difference. Like 29 pressures on the day, that's insane for this Packers defense. And like I said, no turnovers on offense. Jordan Love playing really well. Jaden Reed played well again. Romeo Doubs had a nice game. And then the rookie Malik Heath with Dontavian Wicks out. Malik Heath stepped in, 4 catches, really some nice catches and some tight windows. What we saw of him in preseason, he's kind of finally carried that over into the regular season. I thought we'd see this a little bit sooner from him. Great to see it now. Great to see it when we needed him to do it with Wicks out. So just a huge win for the Packers. And we didn't have Jair Alexander. We didn't have Devondre Campbell again. So the fact that the Packers got away with this win in Detroit against a team that was really on a roll, that's huge. So go Pack, go. What a win on Thanksgiving. It made my day. And now it's kind of made the whole week. And now, since we're into Monday, I wanted to make this video quick, get it out for this Chiefs game, which is going to be an epic battle at Lambeau Field between Patrick Mahomes and Jordan Love. We saw the Chiefs go down to the Raiders yesterday. It was at 14-0. I think it might have been 17-0 before the Chiefs scored, and then they made it 31-17, which is a crazy turnaround, an epic collapse by the Raiders. But that's what Mahomes does. That's what Travis Kelce does. That's what Chris Jones does. You know, Trent McDuffie is one of the best corners in the league right now. So the Chiefs have some pieces. It's just who is going to catch the ball. Rashee Rice had a nice game, went over 100 yards yesterday. And then they have some other pieces. Sky Moore on the offensive side of the ball. And then we all know Marquez Valdes-Scantling, the one who dropped it a week ago, and in front of, well, pretty much lost the game for the Chiefs. So, however, the Chiefs won yesterday. They're on a roll still. They got to come up to Lambeau, Sunday Night Football, 7:20 p.m. against Jordan Love, who is on a roll. He's basically 5 touchdowns, no picks, over 500 yards passing in the last 2 games. And you can just see this Packers offense starting to get it. The young guys, the young receivers, Tucker Kraft, the young tight end, because Musgraves was out. You know, he got his first touchdown. So you see these guys really starting to develop. You see what we were hoping for early in the season starting to show itself now. Love looks a lot more comfortable. He always looked poised, but now he just looks comfortable. He knows where to go with the football. He's making the right reads, making the right throws. And now the young guys in the receiving end of it, the receivers, you know, they know what routes they're supposed to run. They know what they're doing in the scheme. They know why they're doing it. And so it just makes it so much easier for the guys to just go out and play together and get these tough wins. I mean, teams like Dallas, you know, they have no wins over teams with a winning record. So Packers have 2 now. So the Lions were a big one. That's a huge win for Green Bay. And now we're in the playoff hunt here. So beating this Chiefs team is going to be what we're focused on, obviously. And then after the Chiefs, we have a lot of winnable games in the final 5 games of the season. I really think the Packers can make a run here. I'm excited to see what Jordan Love continues to do. I mean, this guy is really developed in front of our eyes. I don't know when we're going to get Aaron Jones back. I don't know when Jair's coming back. I don't know when Devondre Campbell's coming back. But I know this team that they have right here is really starting to get going. I know Eric Stokes will probably be back at some point. Darnell Savage looks like he'll be back soon. So we're going to get some guys in, and let's see what this team can do with A.J. Dillon in the backfield. Patrick Taylor played well. He had some nice little carries. Maybe we'll see some James Robinson. We did sign him to the back to the practice squad, and I think he's on the roster now. But so we have some pieces that we haven't even seen yet. So let's watch Dontayvion Wicks come back. Christian Watson seems to kind of be developing a little bit more into that number one receiver role. He had the most yards out of any Packer in the last couple of games. No receiver has gone over 100 yards yet. I'm still waiting for that. Jordan Love, like we saw, go over 300 yards. That was the first Packer to do that. So no Packer's gone over 100 yards rushing or 100 yards receiving in this year so far. So we'll see who is the first to do that. Maybe it'll be A.J. Dillon on Sunday Night Football if the Packers choose to run the ball, but it might be a shootout with Patrick Mahomes, who has, he does struggle. So in games time to time. So we'll see what we can do against Patrick Mahomes. I know if Kelce is his number one receiver basically, and if we can kind of stop him, then who is he going to go to? Like I said, Rashee Rice had a nice game, but it seems like the Chiefs don't have a lot of firepower. They have Tony, which is a guy I like, but Kadarius Toney, but he's kind of kind of shifty, whether he's going to make the play or not, whether he's going to make the catch or not. So and then if he does actually do that, then he is kind of shifty after that for real. So we'll see what happens in this Chiefs game on Sunday night. I'm excited to see the Packers just kind of continue to run the ball, just continue to develop on offense, start fast. The Packers scored in the first quarter. They scored a touchdown. They were able to get some points on the board, make it a game. They held the lead for most of it, pretty much all the game, I think, so against the Lions. So that's just huge, when you can get out to a lead on the road. And now we have Lambeau Field. It's going to be chilly. It's starting to get cold here. It looks like it feels like 11 degrees right now outside with the wind chill. So I think we're going to carry this cold spell into the weekend. Sunday night could be chilly, could have some snow. So I think it's going to be a tough game for the Chiefs. They're not going to be able to run all over the field. And I know they have a pretty good defense. Chris Jones is really good. I know they have some decent players on the back end. And then Trent McDuffie, like I said, is really a good player. So we'll have to see what the Packers can do. But this is a winnable game, just like a lot of the games here on out. So I'm excited. I'm optimistic always, but now I think it's a realistic optimism because of what we've seen out of Jordan Love and what we've seen out of the Packers in the last couple weeks. They've won 3 out of the last 4. The Steelers game easily could have been a W, so that could easily be 4 of the last 4. But you can definitely see the progress, and now I think the Packers are going to be really trying to get this W, show the NFL that, hey, we're for real, trying to get some momentum going into the playoffs. Beating Detroit is a huge upswing in the momentum category, and now we just got to put the other pieces together to beat teams like the Chiefs and then get ready for a playoff push. We got to play teams like the Vikings, we got to play the Bears, we got to play Tampa Bay. So winnable games here. We have the Panthers who just fired their coach, so Packers definitely have some winnable games moving forward. Let's see what they can do. Sneak into the playoffs, and then yes, in the playoffs, Cowboys, Niners, Eagles, pretty much going to be really tough. But I think if Jordan Love plays like he has been, and this Packers defense comes to play like they have been as well, I think they really can be a team to reckon with. So go Pack, go. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. See you guys next time.